So did you see Ryan Newman's awesome win?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought Kyle had that rep.
Go, and the show starts in like a minute. Let's go.
This is Tyler Totten Live. Hello YouTube and welcome to Tyler Totten Live. I'm your host Tyler Totten, and alongside me is my new Chief Analyst Travis Totten. Travis, how are you liking the promotion to Chief Analyst from Field Reporter?
Well, it's more fun. I get to be here in the studio. I don't have to run around, get at the stories, and come in these random times. And it's more fun because I get to start off the show instead of being like just leftover.
See what you're saying, but we're actually not in the studio today. We're outside because it's a nice, beautiful day, and we want to tell all of you kids to get outside and play. Alright, we saw that the late race caution on Friday night in the Nationwide Series helped Kyle Busch get the win after his pass-through penalty. But on Saturday night, the late race caution cost him the race. These double file restarts during the cautions, have they played a major role in people losing races, or are the drivers just more aggressive now?
Well, I think with the double file restart, if there wasn't a double file restart, Kyle would have been further back than he was anyways. Because let's say, I don't remember where he started on that final restart.
In which race?
In the Cup race.
He was 8th.
Okay, well that puts him 4th car on now. The outside car on the 4th row. If it didn't have a double file restart, he would have been 8th car in line, and he would have basically restarted 16th instead of 8th because he'd have lap cars, and he might not have gotten so many positions back as he did. So I think it's helping drivers get up there to the front.
And now he could have maybe still won the race if everybody hadn't came down pit road, and then it's that decision, 2 tires or 4 tires. As a crew chief, how do you make that decision for 2 tires or 4 tires? Because that's got to be the hardest decision to make. And I know you can't keep your eye on all 42 other crew chiefs out there.
I think you have to look at how many laps are left. If you've got 5 to 10, I don't think the new tires, the 4 tires, are going to have enough of time to take effect onto the car to get you time to get up there, unless you're Kyle Busch and you just run away all the time. But with 2 tires, if you got 5-10 laps left and you're in the front, track position, clean air, and you'll get up there. So I think it depends more laps. How many laps left?
Okay, and so why would you choose 4 tires so late? I mean, we saw in the Nationwide Series that the 4 tires did help Kyle Busch a lot, and he could power it on the outside and win the race. But in the Cup Series, there were 8 other drivers that chose 2 tires. And as a crew chief, why wouldn't you, when you saw that all those other drivers were taking 2 tires, why wouldn't you call the audible and just say 2 tires and then send your driver out of pit road?
Well, Kyle came in as the leader. And so they were probably already going around the car to do the other one. He didn't have time to say abort. But if you see something like that, sometimes they think maybe there's only a couple others. They don't know how many people are taking 2. And so they think they're going to get up there, and then it just happens. I don't think they can tell how many of them are actually taking 2.
We're going to have to cut this out. This little beat's bothering the crap. There are many drivers that complained about how long the race was because they lengthened the race from 500 kilometers to 600 kilometers. And Jamie McMurray was one driver that I heard of that complained a lot about the race being so long. And I'm sure Ryan Newman wasn't complaining about it at all. But do you think that they're going to shorten the race at all, or do you think they're just going to keep it that same way and make the finish exciting?
I think they'll keep it the same way. I just think the drivers weren't prepared for those more laps that they had. But now they have a whole another year to prepare for this race next year, so they can get more physically fit. And I don't think it'll be a problem next year.
All right, and as I said in an earlier show, the RCR stable, I said that they'd fall back. It was just just the beginning of the year thing, and they were going off some momentum from from their good races. But then they had one bad race, and it just seems that they're on that slippery slope going down, 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 and they haven't really been performing as well as they did at the beginning of the year. Do you see them having another comeback this year, or that they're just going to flatline?
Well, I don't know. Kevin Harvick was running in the top 5 at the end of the race, and then made the next to last pit stop, and his car got tight, and he went back. So he was running well, but the other ones, they weren't doing so hot. So maybe they'll go back, maybe not. I think Kevin Harvick and Jeff Burton, being experienced, will be able to get back up there and know how to fix the car. But Clint Bowyer might slip back a little, but you never know.
All right. We'll be right back with more Totten Live right after this. Breast cancer is a terrible disease, but it affects thousands and thousands of men and women each and every year. Susan G. Komen for the Cure is dedicated to helping all of those thousands and thousands of men and women. You can help them too. By a small donation of $5, you can help each and every one of them. Go to www.komen.org for more information, or to make a donation today. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Tyler Totten Live. I have alongside me now my field reporter, Tyler Stoner. Tyler, what type of racing do you think we'll see this weekend, and what driver do you see as a contender to win this race?
We're going to see a lot faster racing than we did at places like Phoenix and Bristol. It's a lot faster, and it's a super speedway, and it's a lot better and faster, and it's the fastest, fastest mile and a half, y'all?
It's the fastest track NASCAR has.
And it's going to be exciting. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to be exciting as Daytona, but it's going to be some fast racing.
Okay, and who do you see as a contender to win this race?
My opinion, I think Kevin Harvick and Jimmy Johnson, because they've been doing good this year. And I just see Kevin Harvick is going to get his first win soon. I do see that. Exciting. I mean, I got met. Phoenix was boring, and I was tired. It was boring. Hate Phoenix.
Okay, well, Gordon won it last year, and a couple years ago, Jeff Burton won the race. Does this track just set up for the older drivers liking the veteran drivers, where they can go out there and get it done? Or is it just that they have a little more incentive to win that race?
It's just a give or take on that. Some older drivers were more experienced at tracks like these, and they've been racing at these tracks, and they know what to do and stuff. But I really don't see I see a younger driver, something like the Busch brothers, or maybe RCR coming out on top this year.
Because last year, Kurt Busch did win one of these races.
He did, in the chase. That was the only race in the chase he won.
All right, we'll be right back with more Tyler Totten Live right after this.